Well, here we go. Almost time to wrap it up, but let's talk about music. Last November, Taylor Swift pulled her entire catalog off of Spotify shortly after the release of her latest album, 1989. But not all musicians have the star power to do that. So how do musicians make money in the age of streaming services? Here to answer that question, it's Jim Urie. He's CEO of Cure Music. He's also the former president of Universal Music Group. So you know a lot about the music industry. You've seen it change over the years. Last night, as I'm watching the Billboard Awards, I'm looking at Madonna, who's made hundreds of millions of dollars through music sales. Rihanna's going to be fine. Adele's going to be fine. Britney Spears is set. But it's all the other mid-level and emerging artists who really aren't making money in this economy anymore. Is that true?
Yeah, I don't think that the streaming services have quite reached the point where the money is going to flow heavily to those artists, but it's going to, because there's no question that CDs continue to spiral down. MP3s have been spiraling down for a couple of years now. The public has spoken. They want streaming services. They want access. They don't want ownership. And eventually those lower level artists are going to make a lot more money from streaming than they would hoping that somebody's going to go in and dig through the bins in a CD store and pay $12 for their CD.
Well, and someone like Beyonce or Kanye can only release something on Tidal, and they're guaranteed to make money there because there's so much hype and need for their kind of music. But, when you and I were in the music industry in the 90s, you guys were printing money. There were so many bands. If you sold 1 million records, you made $1 million as an artist. And then there was this massive shift away from that where music was almost free. Is this the rebound of the music industry?
This is the rebound. The music industry got savaged back, I guess, from the beginning of Napster and with internet piracy and all. And then it got whipsawed back and forth through several different configurations.
Yeah, and the consolidation of labels.
But the consumer has spoken, and they want streaming. They want total access to everything, which is, what my company, Cure Music, is doing. We're giving that access at a new price point, $1.99.
Yeah.
There's on-demand streaming. There's Pandora-like radio. And then there are unbelievable social features because, as we say, social plus music equals fun.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of what I think maybe has been missing.
Well, it certainly does for younger consumers. I mean, you see a GPS app like Waze use social media very effectively. And, of course, Google buys that app for a ton of money. But is there room in the marketplace for another streaming service? Because you do have Spotify, iHeartRadio, Tidal, Apple Music, these heavy hitters. Have they cornered it?
Well, I came out of retirement because I think that this company has such a unique approach to it. This is the first streaming service that was built with the idea that social and streaming were going to play equal parts.
Yeah.
So you can stream your music on demand. You can send your 8 favorite songs to your friend.
Yeah.
They can send them back to you. You can send a video with it.
Okay, but if the fee is so low every month and you're paying licensing fees to these labels for their music, either you're not going to make any money or the artists aren't going to make any money. How do you reconcile that?
Well, because we're the only public streaming company, we're going to be very transparent about that, which I think the artist community will like.
Yeah.
As will the record companies, I presume. So they'll be able to tell our economics are not that much different than some of the other players in the space, except that because our model is different, we'll be able to do very well, and we'll be able to take care of the artists in a way that they will be able to see it and understand it. All
right, well, you're lifting a barrier of entry to younger music fans who, probably can't afford the $12 a month that they pay with other services, $1.99. In my life, there's always room for music. So we'll see how you do. Thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Absolutely.
Thank you.